down the track here for our Fantom Racing track map with defending four-wheel drive world champion Stephen Hartson. This track's quite a little bit different than what we saw in two-wheel drive. Do you think it's going to provide a similar challenge?
Yeah, I mean, I think they changed around a few things. It's going to be difficult for sure since we're going to be going faster with four-wheel drive. So we'll just have to wait and see.
The back straightaway we saw is a little bit longer than the warm-up, so now that you're going to be driving faster in the end of the straightaway down here, and in four-wheel drive you can get on the brakes a little bit harder to set up for this decreasing radius right-hand corner.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be going super fast down straightaway. You're going to see a lot more flipping, I think, into this first corner, and then into this next single on the tabletop.
And you're going to hop over that single, and then the two-wheel drive cars were already able to jump over this tabletop, which does have a blind takeoff from the driver stand perspective, so a little bit hard to get lined up, and then a lot of passing opportunities here, hard on the brakes into this tight left-hand 180.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of, a few takeouts here in this corner after the tabletop. It's really hard to see before the tabletop, so you're kind of just going for it. So that's going to be tough, even more tough in four-wheel drive.
And then this next section is actually the first of the spots that they've changed on the track after this tight 180, whereas before it was a straight shot to a step-down jump. Now there's a small roller into what we were calling Mount Fuji. They've moved that over here to this section. And imagine the four-wheel drive cars are going to be jumping into the face of it, trying to scrub speed, and then it's hard back on the gas once again.
Yeah, it looks like they changed this section. It's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. You're just going to have to slow down a lot and, roll Mount Fuji.
And then down over there is the single right before a 180, so it's important to make sure that you get the car settled after that jump. You're not too hard on the brakes and nose over the top. And then this section's actually the same, an opening 180 coming across the announcer's platform into the step-down jump. But now that Mount Fuji's gone, you're really going to be able to flatland down here and carry a lot of speed. Imagine we're going to see a lot of cars over-jumping into this, getting unsettled, and rolling it over.
Yeah, I mean, I broke quite a few times in this section. You're going to be going even faster now that the big jump isn't there. You're basically just going to be going, full throttle into this section.
So it's going to be tough then to get the car slowed down on the brakes. You see corner dots that are lined up all the way along the pipe over here into the double single, and then another big passing opportunity in two-wheel drive in a very difficult corner as you're trying to make sure the car is on all four wheels before you get it turned so you don't traction roll.
Yeah, I mean, I did it quite a few times where I overjumped this double into the next single, and, you try to turn, the car just flips. In four-wheel drive, it's going to be even more important, and so this is definitely one of the tougher sections.
And then another change that they made to the track here after that 180, whereas the Japanese five-spice bumps, as we called them, were lined up straight along the straightaway. Now it's a straight shot, hard on the brakes before this roller, and make a right-hand turn, and now those rubber weather strips are around the radius of the next right-hand corner heading into the S's.
Yeah, it looks like they changed this section a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be easier or harder with the bumps being kind of in a slower section. It's going to definitely make you slow down a lot more into the chicane, and hopefully it won't be too bad.
You think that the four-wheel drive cars will have an easier time or a more difficult time getting over those short but very abrupt bumps?
I don't know. I mean, the cars are lower than two-wheel drive, and so I think it's probably going to be a little tougher.
And then after through that, the S-turn section over the last roller onto the back straightaway is about the same thing. And then it's a really long back straightaway. It's going to be quite a difficult and very busy lap here at the Yatabe Arena for the four-wheel drive portion of the IFMAR World Championships. And Stephen Hartson from Team Associated looking for his second straight four-wheel drive World Championship. Good luck the next couple of days there, Stephen.
Thank you.
That is our Fantom Racing track map.